How do you address that? Tell the tale. Go ahead.
So you just gonna throw that softball?
I'm gonna throw it at you, man, because now you got everybody's attention. Go ahead.
Well, let me address this head on. When you're talking about leadership, I saw two women's eyebrows furrow because that concept in its original state has been tainted over the years. Let me first explain what I'm not talking about with leadership. I'm not talking about a woman that is supposed to know her place, be silent and submissive, and do exactly what a man says without any question. That's what I'm not talking about. My sister and I were children. We were raised, we woke up because my father came in the room, woke us up, he got us ready for school, he cooked us breakfast, he picked my afro, my little mini afro with the afro sheen and the pick, he plaited, brushed, braided, and bow-braided my sister's hair, took us to school. When my mother got off work, she came, picked us up, took us home, made sure we did our homework, and fed us dinner and got us ready for bed. What I'm saying about leadership is that my mom should have the trust and confidence that my dad can get us ready in the morning without having to come over and look over the banister and listen downstairs and make sure that everything is going on okay, or put her house coat on and go downstairs and say, Gene, you didn't bow get the girl's hair right. My mother should have the confidence and trust that my dad got that in the morning. And what we were seeing in our boot camp, and I talked about that earlier, we have a 14-acre boot camp facility that deals with, helps couples deal with communication, trust, and leadership. I was saying that what we were seeing is that there was this inherent distrust that women were having just doing regular fun activities out in the boot camp. When we queried a little further, we found that there was a distrust that women were having with their man taking care of certain areas of leadership in the home. So we asked ourselves why? Why is that? And it related back down to this level of security that women have to have in order to trust, in order to bequeath trust to a man. They have to feel a level of security, and that's either physical security, which means I have confidence that there's no fear of immediate harm or danger from you or with you. There's financial security, that I am secure in our finances today and tomorrow. And then there's the often elusive emotional security, which is I feel comfortable and secure with your ability to understand me and take care of my needs and concerns.
Isn't that a generational thing? Can we honestly say 50 years ago, because of the educational opportunities that have been presented to women, the employment opportunities, the career opportunities that have been presented to women over the past 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, that women have been empowered not only outside the home but inside the home to take on bigger roles, and that may, and some could argue, that could cause drama in the home.
The reason that women have been empowered, and I don't want to go too far back in history, but after the World War II, when men went away to war and women went into the workforce, once they got that sense of financial security, because before then, women primarily were working in the homes. But once they got that financial security, that if I don't like the way that you're treating me, if I don't like the way that you're handling things, then I have now the financial wherewithal to leave you. That didn't exist before World War II.
So it may not have even always been the financial wherewithal. It could have been the emotional, the intellectual wherewithal.
It's all the same.
Well, not necessarily.
It's the feeling of I don't have any power or control to change my situation. Be it emotional, financial. Because if you had babies and to the Ray Charles era, where I got a woman way across town that's good to me, the man could go over there and spend time with this woman, come home with his wife and family. The wife know about this woman and she didn't leave. Why? Because you can't take your babies with a domestic. My grandmother was in that situation. My grandmother was in that exact situation, so she couldn't leave. She had to deal with it. Now women are empowered. So let me finish this last point. Women are empowered to make decisions of their own, and that's why there's this shift now that if I don't want to stay, I don't have to.
Food for thought. Eric, I definitely want you to to briefly talk about this one piece.